We are having a group breastfeeding class on 12th of August 2021, and in this video we are going to share a preview of all the topics that will be discussed during that class. Hi, I'm Prachi. I'm lactation consultant from Prachi Lactation. I do clinic and online consultations in Dubai and online consultations in India. Breastfeeding, though seems to be a natural process, can be a difficult journey for many mothers in the beginning. When the mother is aware of all aspects of breastfeeding and has a proper knowledge, then there are more chances that this initial period is less difficult for mothers. To make this journey easy, breastfeeding class can be very useful to all these mothers. Now let's see what are the topics that are normally covered in a breastfeeding class. The first topic that is discussed is breastfeeding positions. It is very important. Normally, any breastfeeding position that is comfortable for mother and baby is good enough for breastfeeding. But when you are starting this journey and you are very new, it is difficult to understand which is the right position for you. So, the normal positions are discussed during this class. Also, the holds are discussed. The holds, like how you are holding a baby, because the hand placements can really make a huge impact in the beginning. Once the baby is 4-5 months old, it doesn't really matter much. But for newborn, your hand placements are very important because you need to support the head and you also need to make sure that the baby is breastfeeding well. So that those hand placements will be demonstrated, which hand placements are better when the babies are premature or when the babies are just born, and which hand placements are better when you have twins or triplets are also explained during this class. Also, for improving the breastfeeding, sometimes you need to have certain holds on your breasts to facilitate breastfeeding to the baby. So these holds are also explained by demonstrating them on the breast model. The second aspect that is discussed is breastfeeding latch. A good breastfeeding latch is important not only for having a good pain-free breastfeeding, but also for improving the breast milk supply in the first 4 to 6 weeks. So the difference between a poor latch and a good latch is explained and demonstrated with models. Also, the steps of how you can get a proper latch are also explained. In this topic, also the difference between nutritive and non-nutritive sucking and how you can find out whether your baby is really sucking and getting milk or no, that is also explained during this part. Third aspect that is discussed is baby's stomach capacity. The newborn stomach capacity is discussed. So the amount of milk the baby can have during each feed from 0 to 6 months is explained. So you know how much feed the baby can have. So if you are giving an expressed milk, then you know how much amount baby should normally have. So that will be discussed. Also, the number of wet and poop diapers will be explained to the mothers, and also it will be there in the PDF notes. The fourth aspect that is discussed is burping. Burping is very important for breastfeeding as well as formula feeding babies. So how to burp the baby is explained. Also, why to burp the baby is explained. All the burping positions are demonstrated during this class. The next aspect that is discussed in breastfeeding class is skin to skin. Skin to skin can be very useful in improving breastfeeding latch. So the steps of how to do skin to skin and for how long, and then how to introduce breastfeeding latch during skin to skin, all of this is discussed in breastfeeding class. The last topic discussed is tummy time. Tummy time is also important in digestion of milk. So, how to effectively do tummy time, how much tummy time is required, and why are explained during this class. So, these are all the topics that are discussed in breastfeeding class. Towards the end, we let mothers ask their own queries to us, because many a times after all this explanation there are some questions that mothers would have individually depending upon their situations. So those are also discussed in order to make her more comfortable. Everything that is discussed during the class would also be there in PDF notes so that mothers can refer to those notes from time to time when they are in a crunch. Breastfeeding classes are conducted either one-to-one or as a part of a group. One-to-one classes can be scheduled on your own convenience, but group classes are normally scheduled once in a month and they are at a fixed time. So you can choose whatever is comfortable for you.
Hi, this is Trisha. To book for our group class, make sure you check the link in the description below. All the participants in this class will get a 50% off coupon. This coupon can be used for online lactation consultations within 3 months of issuing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is Trisha signing out. Bye bye.